from the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel. This is a severe weather alert.
All right, it's 5 o'clock. I'm Fred Gossett here with Kelly Ross and Ben Luna and Brian Wilson in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. We're currently in watch and wait mode as these storms move through. We have some heavy thunderstorms moving through southern middle Tennessee and northwest Alabama. None of these, however, so far have been severe. They've been behaving so far, which is definitely good news. We have a couple more hours we need to watch everything. There is still a tornado watch in effect for all of southern middle Tennessee, northwest Alabama, and northeast Mississippi from now until 9 o'clock. I don't think the threat goes all the way until 9. The watch goes that long because we have counties up in the east central Tennessee that are in the watch. I think our local threat here ends sometime between 7 and 8. So we'll watch here for the next couple hours. We're going to live vapor radar and show you the storms. Start out with an overview with heavier thunderstorms stretching from near Chapel Hill to Lewisburg, back to Linville to Lawrenceburg and Loretto, back through St. Joe and Iron City, down through Green Hill and Killen, then through a large part of eastern areas of Colbert County, back into the Red Bay area of western Franklin County. We'll take them here from south to north and focus on the stronger storms first, and we'll go into Franklin County where we have a couple of stronger cells. We're watching carefully. None of these are severe right now, but we'll have to watch these storms on the leading edge. We'll zoom into eastern Itawamba County and western Franklin County here near the Red Bay area. And a couple of stronger storms here with that little curl on the backside. We'll switch to storm relative velocity to make sure we're not missing anything. No signs of strong low-level rotation. They're rotating in the mid-levels, but no low-level rotation that would signify a tornado threat. So we'll go back to reflectivity here and zoom out and move up the line a little farther to the northeast. And in the eastern portions of Colbert County and portions of Lauderdale County, we have this Boeing cluster of thunderstorms that has occasionally shown signs of some weak broad rotation, like this area down just to the east of Littleville, between White Oak Community and Littleville. Some very weak broad rotation, but no signs of a tornado here. Some gusty winds of 30 to 40 miles per hour are definitely possible, in addition to some lightning and some locally heavy rainfall. That's going to be shifting northeastward across the northern part of Lawrence County, Alabama, into eastern areas of Lauderdale County, Alabama, western areas of Limestone County as we move through the next 15 to 20 minutes. Everything all right over there, guys?
Reports of a possible tornado near Lee. We have a possible signature on our friend's radar armor.
Okay. All right, so let's flip over to links 3 because I think you have the Skycam pulled up. Okay, so hold just a minute because we're getting some reports here. What's the source of the reports, guys?
Radar indicated, and it's right north of alternate 72.
Okay.
And this is courtesy our friend behind the scenes at UAH.
Okay, so it wasn't an actual report, it was a radar signature.
Via people who I'm watching.
Okay, so you said report, so I wanted to make sure we get the right information. Okay, so we do have some rotation that we're watching in eastern portions of Colbert County near the Leeton area. We're going to look at cloud bases here on the Hatton Skycam. This is looking back off to the northwest and the north, and we do see some low cloud bases here, maybe a ragged rain-free base. See if we can zoom in just a little tighter here. I know this one doesn't have as much of a zoom as some of the other cameras, so we won't be able to zoom a whole lot, but we'll try to zoom in a little bit on that cloud base. But I think that stretch may be our cloud base to watch right there, that we have it toward the middle of the screen.
All right, I'm zooming.
Okay. So we're going to zoom in. It takes just a couple seconds between the controls and then what shows here here on air. But we have some rotation that we're seeing from the UAH radar. They allow us to watch that behind the scenes. We can't show it on broadcast, but they allow us to see that behind the scenes. And we've seen some suspicious looking signatures in there. Nothing that's looked overly concerning, and we don't have a tornado warning or anything in fact, but we have to watch these little spin ups in a line very carefully. But here's our rain-free base that we're watching. This is up toward the Leeton area in eastern Colbert County. I don't see anything that looks overly concerning coming out of that rain-free base. So we'll flip back to radar for the moment, and you guys just watch that carefully. But some pockets of intermittent rotation in here. We'll watch carefully. Go back to reflectivity. And again, this is going to be coming across eastern Colbert County into portions of northern Lawrence County, Alabama, eastern portions of Lauderdale County, Alabama, western Limestone County over the next 30 minutes. We'll zoom out the radar and go back northward a little bit, work through Lauderdale County, heavy thunderstorms up Highway 43 from Killen up through Green Hill and stretching back to Elgin in the Kingtown area. Then heavy thunderstorms up into southern middle Tennessee. None of these are severe right now. We don't have any severe thunderstorm warnings, any tornado warnings at the moment. But some heavier thunderstorms moving through. So we'll slide up into southern middle Tennessee and look at the storms moving through. And we'll go to the HTX radar here to kind of get a slightly lower view. And some heavier thunderstorms stretching from near St. Joe and Loretto up toward the West Point area back into Lawrenceburg, then up through Etheridge and Alexander Springs, east of Summertown, through a large part of northern Giles County near the Linville area and Campbellsville, and then more heavy thunderstorms up into Marshall County, Tennessee, from the Lewisburg area up into Chapel Hill. We'll slide up and look at radar there. Heaviest storms east of Highway 431, up 31 alternate northeast of Lewisburg from Farmington up toward the Chapel Hill area. Again, none of these are severe. Some gusty winds, small hail, lightning, and heavy rainfall possible, but not seeing any signs of these being severe at this time. But we're watching things carefully in eastern portions of Colbert County, Alabama, where it's things we're looking at behind the scenes on the UAH radar that I don't have the legality to show you on air because we don't have broadcast rights for it. But we are seeing some signs of maybe some low-level rotation in eastern Colbert County. So I would say, let's back the radar back down to eastern Colbert County.
Take Hatton back.
Okay.
And then look right in the middle of the screen.
Okay, can we get it any tighter? Because I didn't, okay.
That's as best as I can give you.
Okay. Well, it's too ragged for me to show too much else other than that. But we'll continue to watch that. Radar may be the better thing that I can show you at this point. But we're seeing some things on the UAH radar that kind of look suspicious. So we'll go to the radar on links 2. And just this general area here, I know there's not a severe thunderstorm warning. I know there's not a tornado warning, but I would say from near the Old Bethel community up through White Oak to Leeton to Bethel, eastward across places like Neesmith, Terrytown, Wolf Springs, Town Creek, the Cortland area, all the way up to maybe the Wheeler Dam. Maybe be inside away from windows in a safe place until these storms move through, just in case. I know there's not a severe thunderstorm warning, not a tornado warning in effect, but we're watching things carefully and things are kind of suspicious looking on some of the other radars around North Alabama. So we'll watch that carefully for you. As of right now, no tornado warnings, no severe thunderstorm warnings. We'll continue to watch for reports, have further updates as necessary should we see concrete evidence that we have something on the ground here, or should a tornado warning be issued, we'll be live nonstop with coverage. But for now, we're going to watch it carefully behind the scenes since I don't see anything live on the Skycam that just immediately stands out as obvious. And we don't have any reports coming from these areas. We're going to scale back coverage at this time, but we'll watch it carefully behind the scenes. And should a warning be issued, we'll be back live with updates as necessary. For the entire team here, Ben Luna, Brian Wilson, and Kelly Rawson, I'm Fred Gossage, live from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Stay with Tennessee Valley Weather. We'll keep you advised.